My girlfriend, my girlfriend. So we got olive oil and then this orange cream soda.
Oh, baby, 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 it's getting kind of crazy. Sure, I'm taking over my mind, and it feels like ooh.
I remember scrolling on TikTok a while ago and seeing a girl ask, what do people even do in LA besides party and go to bars? And honestly, fair question. I feel like big cities like LA and New York get one thing right. There's always something to do. And if you're intentional, there's something for every version of you, from art to nature, culture, food. Join me this weekend as we do all of the things. Let's get started. All right, y'all, we are walking towards LACMA, the Urban Lights. I'm about to meet the friends and we're about to post up, have a little picnic. We have our wine in hand and our charcuterie. Let's go have some fun. We did it! Hi, how are you? Wine opener? Oh yeah. Salami. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. That felt good.
Because every day.
Hey! This is a beautiful spread. What is yours?
Yeah.
They're good, aren't they? Cheers!
My girlfriend's down for anything. My girlfriend's beautiful. Woo!
On a Friday night, living in their melanin and their joy. And happy Friday, ladies!
Happy Friday!
Usually at night, just on the chill little vibe. Chill, my girl. Especially you.
That was so beautiful. Say hello.
Happy. What do we call it, Shatira? Pre-spring? Pre-spring game.
Spree game. Not the spring pregame. Spring game. Spring summer.
And don't y'all like how the
Joggers.
games are evolving?
Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday now. It's about 9 o'clock. And I am getting ready to go to Ojai. This is my first time going. I think Ojai is a city that's like an hour and a half, I want to say, without traffic, away from LA. And I'm going with some friends. We're just going to have a day of dilly-dallying and catching up. So that should be fun. I think this is going to be my last weekend with the bob, y'all. I have loved the bob so much, but I'm getting braids in like 2 weeks, and so I think I need to take my hair and give it some TLC. The bob hasn't been too high maintenance, but it will be nice to get braids so I can hop in the hot tub. I can like really like maybe start doing some more HIIT classes and not really worry about sweating. So that will be nice. I've been wearing like the Gym Wrap, I think that's the brand. I've been wearing the Gym Wrap headband, which helps to some extent, but like inevitably you can always see where your hair is starting to revert. Last night, sitting outside, I don't know what it is about my hair. It loves humidity. So if we're in a desert, my hair will find some humidity and start reverting. So I think I sat outside for 4 hours yesterday. And when I came back, my hair started looking real poofy, and I was like, oh no. And honestly, I feel like as a black woman, you know, our hair is our pride and joy and whatnot, and you know, our hair is more high maintenance. And I don't mind that, I just kind of accept it, but also, it is very freeing to not have to think about your hair when it comes to just living life, you know? And I know that braids get a bad rap, but I think the ease and the convenience that they provide is like, honestly, like a gift. So I just have to be mindful when I get braids not to have them in too long. I'm trying not to do more than 6 weeks. And then, you know, making sure that I'm taking care of my hair in between. Also, this summer, even though you see me putting heat on my hair, I'm trying to not use any heat. So outside of braids, like I love my natural hair, but it just takes so long to do. I do want to find an alternative that is low heat, or no heat really, but also is convenient and not damaging to my hair and is not braids. So I will be on TikTok seeing what the girls are doing this summer with our hair, or y'all leave a comment down below, but I just don't know what to do this summer with my hair. Like you can only get braids but so many times, and to have my natural hair out, which again, love her, but it's such a huge time suck. And I think in this chapter of my life, like as much stuff that I can like make smooth and easy for myself, the better. So we'll have to see. Like I'll wear my natural hair out, of course, but I'm like, I want something else. I've been natural since 2010. Like we're going on 15 years now. And so I've just been getting, like everybody, you want something new, you want something fresh. I won't even say I've been getting bored with my hair, but I'm ready for a new look. And so I'm not too pressed to just wear my hair naturally like I always do, you know? I'm ready to do something different. I think that's just a part of life. This bob was it, but again, we're going into the summer and I want to have some ease, so we'll have to pull her back out in the fall. I'm thinking like October, around homecoming time, we'll pull her back out. Well, okay, I feel like homecoming be hot too, but I don't care. Anyway, I'm just rambling now.
Cette masquée. Yeah.
Just gotta wait till their birthday to go out of town, brokey. And I am bitches, because I will wait. Hi. We're about to go get some lunch at this, I think it's a Vietnamese restaurant. So that's gonna be really cute.
Boy, I know you can't help but to be yourself around me. Yourself around me. Oh. And I know nobody's perfect, so I'll let you be. I'll let you be.
Lunch is so delicious, y'all. So we're about to go. Actually, I don't know where we're about to go. There are really few things that compare to being with your girls and just dilly-dallying all weekend. Like wandering in and out of shops, picking up little knickknacks, shopping for jewelry, getting ice cream. Like there's really not much I could have asked for. You know what? To go with your cooking classes, I want to get into my hosting bag and like host people and have my cute little stuff. I want to start hosting more.
I love that, and I totally think you should.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm making like a scampi.
$46. Like you could literally go take an X, go buy $12 X on Amazon, go cut some wood yourself.
Sand it up.
Oh, that's cute. I wonder. Is this like a crystal or no? It's not. They have a lot of cute artisan whatever. What is this? This is like. Oh, you know what? I need one of these. Not from here though. It's the cheapest thing in the store. No, I'm not thinking something reasonably priced. Ojai is interesting, very eclectic. It's a Definitely like a sleepy town, but I think it's a cute, nice little getaway. Ooh, it's pretty over here. These are cute. Ooh, espresso Oreo. The olive oil? I do want to try the olive oil. At what's it called? Italy, they have like an ice cream bar, and they like come by, they give you like fresh served ice cream or gelato, and then they drizzle olive oil on it. It's really good. I also tried the olive oil. Thanks. It's pretty. So we got olive oil and then this orange cream soda. I haven't had an ice cream float in years. Next up on our girly pop dilly dally weekend was Bart's Books. It's apparently the largest outdoor bookstore in the world, and I believe it. Honestly, it was so cool to go through all of the different shelves, looking through all the different genres. There were newer books, older books, honestly, anything you could think of, it was in this bookstore. And then this part was so cool. It was all of their cookbooks, but arranged in this super cool makeshift kitchen, which I thought was just so brilliant. Duh. Honestly, this bookstore was so cool, and I absolutely have to come back. Hey, hey. That little outdoor fair was so cute. All right, so we're in a store that has a bunch of knickknacks, like this purse. This is real cute. I love a store that you can just come in and start touching stuff, like the best kind of stores. And just like that, we are back in LA from Ojai. It's Sunday morning, and instead of going to church this weekend, I decided to sleep in. Friday and Saturday were so busy and hectic that I decided I wanted a slow start. It doesn't mean that I don't take time to sit and reflect and spend time with God, but I just really needed to have a little bit of unstructured time. So we went to the gym and I listened to the sermon there and was able to just kind of decompress and get ready for the rest of the day. Hello guys, it is several hours later. As you saw, we went to the gym this morning. And after the gym, well, actually, I guess while I was at the gym, I listened to church. I like to watch one church LA if I don't go to a church physically. And I'm also still kind of like trying out churches in LA just because, you know, I'm looking for a place that has like community as well as like a good word. And as of late, the preacher at one church, I think her name is Dr. Anita. She's been really, really good. And I've loved her messages, so I'm really in my one church era. But I've tried out a couple other churches in LA, and I still kind of like hop around, just depending on, you know, how I feel. But that's what I ended up watching today. And it was actually their Easter service, so I am a few weeks behind because I wanted to specifically listen to her. And then one of my friends who was also on the road trip yesterday had mentioned that she liked the Easter service. So I was like, okay, let me just see what the Easter service was giving. So yeah, it was a good message. And then I ended up afterwards just going to the pool and like sitting out there and journaling and reading a little bit. And then over the last several hours, I've been working on the details of so many trips. There'll be vlogs, obviously, but one of those trips is to Chicago in a few weeks. And then another one is to, actually, I'll keep that one a secret. And then I also, you know, actually there's 2 trips that I'm gonna keep a secret, but basically 2 of them are international trips, and you'll see when the time is right. But yeah, I literally hopped on Zoom with my mom, then I hopped on Zoom with my friends to plan our trips. And so yeah, it's been a busy-ish Sunday, but I've been at home this entire time. So, you know, I still kind of feel like, okay, I'm getting some rest in, so, you know, that's good or whatever. But now we are prepping to go to a day party. Mind you, it's 4 p.m., but for some reason this day party starts at 4. And it is like a Cinco de Mayo day party. So yeah, I don't know when this vlog is gonna come out. Sorry, y'all. That's what happens when you live in life. Oh, hold on. That's the group chat. You know, when you live in life, editing is hard. So I don't know when this vlog is gonna come out, but basically today we're going to a Cinco de Mayo I'm so behind on vlogs. It's because of my Spain vlog. It's taking me so long to edit. I had like 6 hours of footage. But anyway, so whenever you all see this vlog, shoot, I hope it ain't next year, but we're gonna go celebrate Cinco de Mayo at EPLP. One of my friends went to this event last year and she said it was really fun. So we're gonna go. I'm probably not gonna stay too long. I did in fact stay way too long. I do need to get, I need to get to bed on time. Last week I had a lot of stuff going on. I went to the Cosm, I went and saw Sinners, and all of that was like in the middle of the week. So, and then I was on call the week or the day after I went and saw Sinners. So, you know, I need to like do a little bit better and be easier on myself and my body this week. I'm also on call this weekend, so I just kind of want to go into it with like good energy. I want to go into it with discipline. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to stay out too late. My goal is to like leave there by like 7:45, 8 at the latest, so I can be in bed by around 9:30. I don't know if there's anyone else in medicine who can relate to this, but I feel like, you know, we've given up, or not given up. I feel like over time, like just across med school and training, and even now in my early career, I feel like there's so much that we, you know, sacrifice for our patients. There's so much that is demanded of us at work. And so I feel like sometimes, I can unknowingly overcompensate for how much I feel I've sacrificed by like doing too much when I have time off. So this weekend, I probably could have said no to one of these plans, but you know, things kind of just like fell together and I was in the mood to be social. So I'm not even upset with myself about that, but I am trying to be a little bit better and balanced about like just recognizing that like I don't have to like overcompensate for having a work life that can be demanding, you know, like in the end I feel like that also makes you burn out if you don't take the time to rest when it's given to you, you know. So again, I've had a busy weekend, so my goal for this week is to really just like rest, go to bed on time, eat well, go to the gym 5 days a week, go to hopefully a HIIT class later on this week, and just, you know, be way more disciplined. So yeah, y'all let me know. I didn't even think I was really overcompensating, but sometimes I just look back and I'm like, wow, I'm so busy. And a lot of it is of my own doing and what I commit to. And I think I also have this like guilt when I say no to people, or just say like, oh, I can't make it. And honestly, I'm like, nobody cares. And I'm pretty sure nobody notices. Like, just the same way that I have friends who are like, oh no, I can't make it, and I don't think anything of it. I'm just like, oh, she can't make it. I need to recognize that my friends will also provide some grace if I'm like, oh, I can't make it, you know, and not question me. Because that was another thing. I think I had, not necessarily friends in the past, but I felt like I wasn't as, I don't know, where is my barometer? Oh. First of all, I need to get back in therapy. I haven't done that in a while. Like maybe a year, almost a year. And I remember one therapist I used to see, I don't really like her, but she had mentioned that like I can be very hard on myself and like what other people think about me. And it's interesting because on the one hand, I'm like, oh, I feel like I am a pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not self-actualized. I feel like I'm pretty, I don't know the word I'm looking for. It'll come to me. But I actually kind of like feel like I march to the beat of my own drum. And while that can be true and while that is mostly true, there are small ways that like caring more about what other people think can sneak in. And I didn't realize that that was happening. So yeah, again, I'm just giving myself more grace in allowing myself to rest. Cause again, like being a high achiever, having a demanding job, I feel guilty sometimes when I'm just like laying on the couch or when I'm not doing something. And so I feel like I could be a lot better at just, you know, giving myself grace and not being super duper hard on myself when I'm like tired or when I have a lot of plans. I think that's a blessing to have such a good group of just, I feel like it's a blessing to have fun friends who always want to do something And I have to remember though that like, if you can't make it, nobody cares. Like, cause I make it to stuff. This isn't the same as like being flaky. Like I definitely come out, birthdays, whatever. I'm like a social person, but like, I don't need to think that every time I say no, they're like creating a separate group chat about me and like, oh my God, she don't never want to do nothing, because it's just not true. I be outside. Whoop. So anyway, that's kind of where my head is at. I'm gonna, you don't even hear, hold on. Anyway, that's kind of where my head is at. So now I'm just gonna like let my makeup set a little bit, get dressed, and then do something to my hair. I'm just gonna run a flat iron through it. This is my last weekend out with the bod, so I'm glad I was very social and took a lot of photos. And also, does anybody use this one size matte finishing spray or setting spray? Like, if you guys have recommendations for a different setting spray, God, why do I keep saying setting spray? Oh yeah, it is a setting spray. If y'all have any recommendations for a different setting spray, please let me know. I feel like every time I spray this, like, I feel like I'm breathing in toxic fumes. Like I have to hold my breath and like leave the room after I've sprayed it. It's insane. And I'm not the only one. Okay, anyway. Whew, I'm back. I had to like leave the premises. Anyway, I'll see y'all after I put my outfit on. And then hopefully I'll see y'all at the day party. I think I'm gonna bring you guys. But yeah, see y'all soon.
Next Sunday.
So we resetting it.
Oh, to freedom. Okay.
Okay, here.
They about to refund us this $300. I know that. Okay. Now we have something for like never have I ever.
It's such a, I know, right? Yeah.
2 truths and a lie.
Period. Changing my Hinge profile right now.
OMG.
We're having some more partying time.
Wow. Thank you. Never again. Oxygen. I'll never take it for granted. Y'all, it's a few. OMG, my battery's on 8%. So, girl, I'm just here to close out the vlog. All right, y'all. So, I'm here to close out the vlog. Thank you for coming along on my fun weekend. It was so busy. And my aura ring is telling me to slow down and get some rest. So that's what the rest of this week is dedicated to. Honestly, life is just full of so many different chapters. I feel like I have some chapters where I want to be outside. I have other chapters where I want to like lock in. And honestly, I think what brings me the most peace of mind is just like knowing that I can embrace whichever chapter I feel led to participate in. So yeah, this past weekend, I definitely had the itch to be outside. And this week, I definitely have the itch to stay inside. So let me know what you guys do to decompress. I'd love to hear how other people find balance in life. Let me know what strategies you guys employ. Do you guys do all or nothing? Do you try and do a little bit of everything in one week? Or are you more like me where it's like, all right, for a week, I'm going hard. For another week, I'm not. Anyway, see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.